Hold up, hold up. Yeah. Hold up, hey. Hold up,
this
hold
is
up.
D, and when I'm in the water, I must check in with the big thirsty.
Hold up, hey.
All right, all you ambulance chasers, I'd like to welcome y'all back to the Big Thirsty Show. I am your host with the most that's going to give y'all that hot butter on your toast. Man, so this is episode 56, and man, it's been a pleasure to go on this broadcast journalist with you and all of the true friends out there, all the real ambulance chasers, and y'all know who you are because y'all the ones that's hitting the like button. So if we only got 3 people in the gang, that's all we need. Because if you gonna hit that like button, you're gonna roll with Big Thirsty. You're gonna subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend that Big Thirsty is back on the mic and he's definitely going in. Now it's Scorpio season, like we said, and we like to shout out to Charlie Hustle, E40 Fonzarelli, Efeezy, and y'all already know, man. So man, we got some slurricane up in here. I didn't have the bottle with me, man, but we sipping that slurricane for Charlie Hustle, and you know, so Feliz Cumpleaños, E40, man. If y'all from LA, y'all already know what I said. Speaking of being from LA, we want to shout out to the Dodgers. We ain't gonna forget back in '88 when y'all won, and now we done hit 2, and we done hit a double dose of that Dodgers. We done took the Yankees out, and we done took Drake them out. And yeah, Drake was there, man. You know how we always clowning Drake on the Big Thirsty Show, man. So shout out to the OV hoes that was there and lost. And you know how it is, man. We tear LA up when we win, man. Imagine what we do if we lost, man. And speaking of winning in LA, man, Prop 50 passed. So it's going on, man. You know, we got to combat the gerrymandering that's going on, and if nobody's gonna combat it, then man, ain't nobody coming to save you, man. Grab your tools. Pull yourself up by your bootstrap because it's going down. Now, speaking of pulling ourselves up by the bootstrap and it's going down, man, we got a heavy presence. U.S. Navy has a heavy presence in Venezuela. Now, Maduro, Venezuela, man, they say that they done brought in 4 million mercenaries. So, hey, man, running up in there thinking y'all gonna take that oil from Venezuela, it's not gonna be easy, man. You know, like I said, here comes the eagle and the bear, and they fighting over control of the lion's dominion. You know, y'all decipher it. Y'all go pull your Bible out, man, and decode what I just said. But for those that's not here to codify or decodify anything, man, it's not going to be a cakewalk because China and Russia has investments, and they're going to support their BRICS compadres, you know. And so speaking of BRICS, and I'm not even sure if Colombia is a part of BRICS or not. But these Latin American countries, they talking about banding together. Now here in New York, shout out to Zohan, you know, new mayor of New York. Man, at the UN summit that they had in New York, man, the president of Colombia, he he has some interesting things to say. Now we're gonna put a couple of his tweets up on the board. That he got out there with the anti-Trump protesters, man, and acted acted a diplomat, and so one thing led to another, and they revoked his visa and sent him back packing, man. Violating his human rights is, his diplomatic immunity, and man, hey, man, when you got a rogue president in a rogue nation, man, we can't make this stuff up, y'all. We can't make this stuff up. Ooh, man. I mean, we got now after the government shut down, and we gonna call that the food stamp strong arm, where they just wanted to go in there and repeal the 2018 Farm Bill Act in disguise as a government shutdown, and more militarization and adding to the national debt. We gonna put the national debt up on the screen, like we as a matter of fact, we gonna put it in your face every day, man. But man, these 20,000 emails, man, we want to know. Everybody want to know who's Bubba. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, she started going in on Trump, which causes we got a MAGA civil war. Now it's questionable what MAGA really means and who's the origin of MAGA. It's really a Ronald Reagan quote, but we got a MAGA civil war, and you got all these people burning their MAGA hats and their t-shirts and banners. Man, they just voted for this man, they quoted for this man, and come to find out, they're not his constituents, his fans, his cult is not too happy with him. Speaking of Marjorie Taylor Greene, she the one said she'd vote for Trump even if he was in a prison cell. So right now he's staying up all night and tweeting about her all night. So she didn't have to increase her security because of the death threats. So, hey, man, like I say, y'all know what y'all voted in when y'all voted. So, is the chickens coming home to roost? Is the right wing divided? So is it far right, alt right, alt right? I don't know, man, but I'm going to drink on the Sprite while they fight. Bars. So, yes, this is the Big Thirsty Show, and we'd like y'all to hit that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Big Thirsty is on the mic, and he's definitely going in. Man, here locally in New Orleans, man. Now, y'all already know, man, the Bayou Classics is coming, which means Thanksgiving, or thanks for taking, some people say it, Black Friday, and it's not really too black. And it ain't too strong. It's like some watered down coffee now. But Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all that's going on. So they packing. They gonna be coming in here. Grambling versus Southern. Now Southern, excuse me, the Jaguars, they won 2 years in a row. So man, Grambling's gonna have it on their mind. Man, they gonna be coming from all over the place, man. But with the air traffic controller situations, a lot of people canceled their trips. I know my people, they not coming here because of this, but hey man, let's pray for everybody traveling grace that's going to be traveling for the holidays. Man, ooh-wee. So we're going to say rest in peace to the penny, because the United States government will no longer be producing pennies anymore. So, but what I want to tell y'all hustlers and y'all deep thinkers, man, y'all better sift through them pennies and find the ones that's before 1983 and hold on to put them in a special pile. to find the ones that's made out of copper, man, because if y'all know anything about, if you from LA and you know anything about the 6th Street Bridge, you know how valuable copper is. man. So, like I say, man, it's going on, man. So, speaking of LA, Prop 50 passed with flying colors. So Gavin Newsom he's doing his thing. He's trolling Trump and hey, man, and you know, it's happening. You know, shout out to all you Los Angelinians. Shout out to everyone in Louisiana. You know, you got the top of the boot. You got Shreveport up there. Now, you know, you got Curtis Jackson, a.k.a. 50 Cent. Just got this film and television corporation popping up there. You know, we got the homies, DJ 66, you know what I'm saying? My boys out there, MC, DJ. You know, we got Shell Shock Records, man. We got all of them going and growing. We can't forget about E-Dub, man, because I got a pocket full of nothing, because I'm in the southeast Louisiana, man, and we can't forget Lafayette. We can't forget Natchitoches. We can't forget Baton Rouge, the Red Stick, man, because it's all the boot, man. And we want to, you know, shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to Mandigo. Shout out to Big Papa. And man, I could name all of everybody I'm shouting out, E-Law, E-Dub, and the rest of the E's, man. But we're going to get to some e-commerce on here. So y'all go to the website and sign up, man. Hit Thirsty. Hit the Cash App, homies. Hit the Cash App. Man, so here in New Orleans, man, we had a runoff for City Council District E. And man, so we want to shout out Jason Hughes. He had a run with Cindy Wynn. They would say Wynn would win, but Cindy Wynn didn't win. So we're gonna shout out Jason Hughes and you know we got the new mayor Helena Marino. So we came into this whole thing with $160 million budget, and we can get off into that. And we got people that's got grievances because we like, if you got no cash flow in the city, then why are y'all limiting the business, making us jump through hoops for these LLCs and these you know ordinances? And then the Airbnb situation. Now we can scale up to 1 million people, so we can handle a fight, a shootout, or whatever. If we get the party in too hard, man, let's get the thing going, man, so we can get some surplus cash into the hands that need to be. Man, we got people taking pay cuts. The hours are short. You know, if you're with the park and recreations, it's only certain times you can get in the swimming pool, man. And you know, if the children, the youth of today and the men of tomorrow don't have nothing to do, it's gonna be a lot of confusion. So let's get some money. Let's Helena Marino, I'm talking to you. Let's go head on and get this Airbnb popping. Let's deregulate so that we can you know, articulate some money. Anyway, shout out to the whole city council and Baptiste. You know I ain't forget about you, man. We ain't forget about you, homie. Anyway, we can name the rest of the candidates, and everybody had a good vibe, and we want to continue to build this city and see it go up, and not just this city, the whole state. Shout out to everybody that's with the positivity, that got out there and made something positive happen today. Man, so like I say, one more again, man, it's E40's birthday. So man, we sipping on Slurricane. You know, shout out to Vallejo, California. And man, this is, you know, here we are. Now, you know, we had a lot going on Man, Lane Maxwell is living her best life in a minimum security prison. After she put out them doodles, man, they done moved her. Man, she must got some leverage, man. Now the Congress dropped them 2,000 emails, man, but she's in prison with a puppy and getting personal food, you know, and so, and no one dare not speak on her or they get reprimanded at the prison. Man, the Charlie Kirk situation, man, they done did a forensic audit. And man, we ain't never seen no autopsy. We ain't never seen no body. You know, the fake hands, Erica Kirk, man is whoever the beneficiary of this tens of millions of dollars life insurance policy that Turning Point USA was paying for through a loan situation. Some real crafty paperwork going on here. We're going to put a little bit of it on the screen, man. But, hey, man, shout out to Eric Kirk and everybody who questions. Did I say Eric Kirk? we might be, but shout out to Charlie Kirk and everyone who questions the official narrative of what was supposed to happen. Anybody with a brain that's using critical thinking, we like to shout out to you. Man, so now this Megan Kelly, she said that Epstein wasn't really a pedophile. He just liked them around 15. He just like when they're about to be legal, it wasn't like he liked the 8-year-old. So then they say Stephen A. Smith co-signed it, and I'm like, man, listen, man, you know, y'all ain't go. It's not normal. It's not normal, and y'all not. It's never going to be normal, and y'all not gonna make it normal because it's not normal. And man, that's just like. So speaking of Stephen A. Smith, now Joy Taylor, man, she's on that BBL squad. We'll put a picture. She used to get paid off, you know, looking good. And, you know, once you hit that wall, it seems like they all fall. But, hey, it is what it is, man. We still ain't seen Sydor Sanders throw a pass. We still looking at Dylan Gabriel. Hey, shout out to Oregon. Shout out to Colorado. Colorado can't catch a break, man. Travis Hunter back in the news again. He done made that baby. So, man, you know, Maureen Comey. Ooh, wait, man, they ain't nobody trying to see her. They done fired her, and she done applied to get her job back, and it looked like she gonna get a default judgment. James Comey, John Bolton, Letitia James, man, they're about to flip that, man. Y'all had the worst. Well, you know what? We're gonna put it up on the screen, man. But all that ain't gonna fly, man. These all illegal, non-ratified appointees, man. It's not gonna fly. It's not going to fly. Cash Patel. Man, so he's in the hot seat. He's taking private jets. He might as well borrow Air Force One to go see his girlfriend sing. So, man, so the only one that's got immunity, and it's limited immunity, is the Teflon Don himself. So, man, all y'all out here, y'all see what happened to Giuliani. Man, y'all, hey, man, it is what it is. We're not right wing, we're not left wing. It's all the same bird, and as long as that bird ain't pecking on my head, man, I'm just trying to stay out the way. Now, this is the Big Thirsty Show. Now, what we're going to do is like we always do. First of all, we're going to sip on some of that Big Thirsty juice to get ready for what's coming next. We're going to get the homies on the line. And you know that we always got to follow the philosophy and opinions of the prophet Kendrick Lamar, who says, turn your TV off.
Hurry up and buy. 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 Hurry up and buy.